women with a fearful avoidance attachment style, could be anyone with a fearful avoidant attachment style, but my channel is geared towards women, so we're gonna stick with that. You often have these deep-seated fears of being rejected, being abandoned, or being unloved, or seen as too much or not enough in your relationship dynamic. And so today we're going to be covering 5 key points on why it is important to say no and how that makes you more magnetic and helps you step into your feminine power once and for all. Key point number 1, there's literally an energetic standpoint of saying no to other people. Like, you have this aura about you that says, I respect myself, I value myself. When you can say no to other people without feeling sorry about it. Have you ever witnessed somebody who was able to set boundaries and they say no, or they tell people off when they're being treated poorly because whatever reason, and you just look at them in admiration? You're like, wow, they're bold, wow, they're confident. Like, I need to start being like that, right? Like, I don't know if you've ever had that moment, but I definitely have. And so there is literally this energy about saying no to other people that commands respect, and it makes you walk around with this energetic crown on your head that says, I am a queen, you respect me, or you move out of my circle, out of my life, and that is that. I just want you to remember this simple phrase: a rose is beautiful because it has thorns, okay? Key point number 2 is that saying no actually attracts healthy love into your life. So emotionally available, self-respecting people are literally drawn to clarity and confidence in other people. So when you set boundaries, you're showing that you're not looking to be rescued, you're not looking to be fixed, but in fact, you know your worth and you know what you want, and you set these standards and you let people either meet those goalposts or they don't, and they get cycled out of your life because you're not going to stand for it, right? And so saying no literally makes you stand out from all these other people who are people pleasing and being chameleons and just bending over backwards for everyone else and becoming resentful, right? You literally stand out from that, and that's what makes you magnetic, right? You step into your power by being able to say no. And just something I want you to know is that when you say no from your truth, the right people lean in and the wrong people lean out, and that's what we want. Key point number 3 is that you have to lean in to the embodiment of this no. So when you start initially telling people no, right, you're gonna feel all these thoughts going through your head. You're probably gonna feel a little dysregulated. Why? Because this is not something you've been doing, and so it's scary. Your brain's like, this is familiar. What if we're gonna be abandoned, or what if we're gonna be left, or what if they think that we're not good enough anymore, right? You're gonna have all these things going through your head, and I need you to be able to embody when you're saying no. Practice makes perfect. So when you're going to say no to somebody, think of it as like a challenge. Just say, okay, I'm going to start saying no. I'm going to start embodying my boundaries. I'm going to start embodying my standards. And when I do it, if I feel dysregulated, that is okay. That's just my body reacting out of fear, but not truth, right? And I can lean in and say, it is okay. I'm allowed to say no at times. I am worthy of, taking up space in the world, whatever that is. Find some kind of other statement that you can lean on in that moment. Do some breathing exercises, calm your body down, and just remember to embody this new version of yourself. And over time, you're going to realize that you're not feeling so afraid anymore. It's practice makes perfect. After a little bit of exposure, little baby steps, all of a sudden you're saying no to everyone, and everyone in the world's like, who is this girl? Like, yes, you stepped into your feminine power, and that is the art of saying no. Key point number 4 is that when you start saying no, right, this allows your yes to become more sacred, right? Anything that is out of reach, that is not so available, is suddenly sacred. It's like we can't get to it. There's not enough. So when you get it, it's like, oh, that's amazing, right? So if you're always saying yes, right, your energy gets diluted. You're not as valuable in the world or to other people anymore. And people start not valuing your time, your energy, or your presence. So when you start setting these boundaries with your time, your attention, in your love, you become so potent to the world, right? You start living your life with intention, with magnetic energy, and people start becoming so drawn to you. And when they get yeses from you with your time and energy, they're like, oh, yeah, that's amazing. Like, I hit the jackpot, right? Because you are not available all the time anymore. You're not bending over backwards. Why? Because you're going to start pouring into yourself. You're going to start putting you first. And then when you have time, you will go ahead and see what other people might need if they're close to you or asking for something. But the point is you come first. You're going to make your yeses be sacred. This is how you become very potent, very magnetizing in the world. And key point number 5 is that feminine energy is literally about trusting the process, trusting the universe with whatever choices you are making, right? So you're going to lean into your intuition. And I know as a fearful avoidant, it's super duper hard to trust people, to trust circumstances. We have a big trust core wound, but this is where you're going to start leaning into this idea that, hey, if this isn't for me, then something else better is for me. You're going to start trusting timing, relationships, people, whatever is going on. It's all in a flow, and you're going to start leaning into this and just say, if that's not for me, something better is coming. And they don't like that I said no. Good. Well, then they weren't meant to be in my life, right? This is the attitude you're going to start taking on, and trusting the universe, trusting the decisions you're making. And a small reframe that you can just use anytime that something's feeling out of alignment, right, is that no, this is not the end. It's a declaration that I am ready for something better. And I promise you, something better always comes along when you move with that attitude. So I hope this video helps. If you aren't subscribed already, subscribe and follow my channel for more fearful avoidant and feminine energy content. Sending lots of love. God bless.